Hi folks, it's Danielle here from Naturally at the Wren's Nest. So I do three things in my business. I make natural soap, I make natural skincare, and I also run workshops. And it's the workshops I want to talk to you about just now. So one of the workshops you can do with me is a soap making workshop where you get to come and hang out at my studio at the Wren's Nest, right in my garden, for the day, and have a private one-to-one soap making lesson with me. And we learn to make soap the old-fashioned cold process way, which is the way that I make my soap. So you get to learn all my tips and tricks, well maybe not all of them, but you get to learn about how I make soap and the way I make it and the reason I make it the way I do. And I will teach you how you can do that too. You get to watch me make a batch of soap, and then after lunch you get to make your own batch of soap with me just standing by and watching. So you will get to experience what it is like to make a batch of soap, which I think is key when you're learning something like this, because it can be tricky, and it's all well and good to watch somebody doing it, but when you get to do it yourself then after as well, you really get to experience what it's like and you get a feel for it. So that's one of the workshops that you can do with me. And the other series of workshops that I have available at the moment are my woodland walks and foraging workshops. So I run those throughout the year. They happen in spring, summer, autumn and winter. And what it is basically is just an opportunity to get out in nature and just immerse yourself in the trees, listen to the birds, just switch off from everything for a little while. And while we're doing that, I will be taking you through countryside and the woodland, and I will be pointing out the different plants that are growing at the different times of year, and I'll be sharing with you how I like to use them and how you can use them at home to give your health and your family's health a little boost, just to support you through the year. There's so much growing wild in the countryside at the moment, and we've lost touch with so much of what our ancestors would have used on a daily basis, and I'm going to teach you a little bit of that as we stroll through the countryside. It's not going to be too stressful, it's just a very relaxed, enjoyable day out in nature. So they're the two different workshops that I have available at the moment. I'm hoping to have a few more available before the end of the year, but at the moment that's what's on offer.